terribly sorry. I didn't see you there. How may I help you?
I'm looking for Carl Sack.
I'm Carl Sack.
You're Carl Sack.
At your service. Full service.
I've seen photographs of Mr. Sack.
I look shorter in person and fatter. And hello, Denny.
I'm Carl Sack.
He's got the mad cow. Makes him
I'm
think he's
Jenny
Carl.
Pratt.
Yes. Let's go to my office.
Can't thank you enough for seeing me, Alan.
Please.
So, I hear you've become quite the busy man these days, huh? Big lawyer? A celebrity of sorts? Well, you look great.
Thank you.
Yeah. You know, I always figured you to age fat and bald.
Well, I was lucky enough to stave off the evil that so ages men.
Which is?
Marriage. What's up, Martha?
Well, unfortunately, I was fired from my job.
Oh.
Yeah. A very good job, I might add. I was district sales manager for a software company, in line to become regional sales manager. Now, I know that this may be hard to prove, but I think I got fired because I voted for John McCain. My boss and I, we got into this big fight over the election. And as soon as I told him who I voted for, he just got this look of disgust on his face, as not entirely dissimilar to the expression on your face at the moment. But anyway, so he fired me.
Did he give you a reason?
No, they don't have to give a reason anymore. They're advised by their labor lawyers not to. But I know it was because I voted for McCain. I can feel it in my bones, Alan.
Are you familiar with the case Emmett v. Johnson?
I've heard of it. Something like lethal injection is cruel and barbaric.
Something like. According to briefs filed in that case, Virginia's method in particular carries a greater risk of inflicting pain than the method used in Kentucky, which the Supreme Court approved.
Our methods are substantially the same.
The brief includes evidence that members of the death team, including, I assume, you, don't understand how the drugs work, don't know how to properly administer an IV, and don't know how to correctly observe the inmate during the execution to determine if anything is going wrong.
That's an argument in a lawsuit. There's another argument on the other side. Why don't you read that?
Oh, I'm sure there is. Are you aware that a prominent medical society has found Virginia's method of execution unacceptable?
I know doctors have an issue with the death penalty in general, so it wouldn't surprise me if some physicians group said that.
Neither would I, except the group I'm referring to happens to be the American Veterinary Medical Association. Some vets have banned your lethal injection protocol because the method Virginia uses on humans is considered too barbaric to be used on cats and dogs.
Objection. The AVMA has said that their report was misinterpreted.
Sustained. Mr. Sack, this case is not about the legitimacy of the death penalty. And if that's where you're coming from, you can tuck in your little tail and head on back to Massachusetts.
Your Honor, I'm very proud of my home state, home of the Red Sox, the Patriots, Mitt.
We take our laws here in Virginia very seriously, sir.
Do you take this case seriously? Show of hands, because, you know, it is a bit silly.
Objection.
There's a man on trial here for trying to kill somebody the state was already killing. If anything, my client accomplished the death penalty.
Mr. Sack.
The legitimacy of which I certainly would never question, particularly in Virginia.
Your Honor. Sack.
Oh, how about torture? Are we for that? Because this
I'm
man
warning you.
was being tortured. That's why my client pulled the trigger to spare horrendous suffering.
Get control of the room, will you, Judge?
Bailiff.
Blanks, what's his problem?
How'd you even get the gun in the courtroom?
Oh, please.
Denny, what are you doing?
Will you relax? Like I said, firstly, it was black. Secondly, this is Virginia.